Hello, how are you? My name is Angel. Today's video was kind of requested by Instagram. I did ask you guys on Instagram what you wanted to see more between a lifestyle favorites video and a fragrance collection, and the overwhelming response was lifestyle favorites. So here we are. If you're new here, I typically call these videos things I don't hate because I'm kind of difficult to please. I'm quite a picky person. I'm difficult to please, and so very rarely do I come across something that I genuinely love, and oh, sorry. And so it's easier for me to talk about the things that I don't hate, because I hate most things. Very often I find that things just don't quite meet. I don't know. Mentally, I have mental problems where I'm so picky. I nitpick about the tiniest things. So that's why these videos are called Things I Don't Hate. In case you're wondering and you're new here, I know I've had quite a few newbies. Hi, hello, welcome. All right, so I'm going to jump right in because I don't really have very many things to talk about, to be honest. You'd imagine that I'd have more because I give these videos 2 months between them. You'd imagine I'd have more than I have to share with you, but it is what it is. Let's get into it. Thank you for joining us. The first thing is this look, which has kind of fallen apart because I had to get up and go and do something. The first thing is this look. I've told you guys before that I was going to do Bombshell in my 29th year of life. I'm 28 years old, so it's my 29th year of life. I hate, people always get that wrong and it drives me up the wall. When you're 0 years old, it's your first year of life, okay? Which is why when you're 28, it's your 29th year of life. Your birthday completes that year. So on your 29th birthday, you've completed your 29th year of life. Sorry, you see, this is what I'm talking about. Little things just drive me insane. All right. I thought you guys were going to do Bombshell. I did Bombshell in my uni years, and old viewers of this channel, when I first started vlogging at uni, will remember I do a little like Marilyn Monroe kind of curl set on my hair back then. I stopped doing it because it was a lot of work and I went natural. It got harder to do, but I'm back on it. I think this is my best self when I'm putting effort into how I look. One of my New Year's resolutions is to feel beautiful every day, because when I look better, I do better. So I think I kind of oversimplified, gone a bit too far for my comfort with the minimalism, to an extent where I wasn't always feeling every day. I wasn't feeling beautiful every day. And so we have reinstated the Bombshell trophy wife aesthetic. Someone came at me the wrong way a week and a half ago or something, where I tweeted about my trophy wife aesthetic. I Instagrammed in my stories about my trophy wife aesthetic and how much I love it. And this chick comes at me and she's all, I thought you said you get everything for yourself. And I was like, girl, simmer down. I can look like a trophy wife without being one, okay? It's the aesthetic. Like, I don't understand. Isn't it difficult to be that annoying every day? God. Anyway, it's about the aesthetic. I really like 50s, 60s hair with the big curls that kind of defy gravity. And so this is the look that I'm loving at the moment. It's 60s inspired vintage curls. These have dropped a little bit because I was perambulating around the house doing Instagram stories, so forgive them. Normally I like them a bit higher and a bit more voluminous, and maybe I'll do a get ready with me in the future where I can show you exactly what I do. But the thing I wanted to mention for the hair was this hairspray. This is by Schwarzkopf, which is the same company that does Got to Be, which everyone knows and loves. If you're a wig wearer, you know what Got to Be is. But I find that Got to Be was just a little bit too sticky for everyday use in hair. It does give you hold, but it's sticky to the touch and it builds up like crazy. You can't style your hair 3 or 4 times with Got to Be without it getting disgusting in there. And I like, no, that's not my ministry, it's not my calling. So I went for this instead because I like the product Got to Be, but I wanted less stickiness. This actually says on the tin, perfect hold without stickiness, and I can attest to that. You get really good hold. I'd say probably not quite as strong as Got to Be, in that I need to restyle it after like 2 days. I can't go more than 2 days without needing to put the curls back in. Got to Be will maybe take me 3 days, maybe 4 if I don't touch it at all. This gives me 2 days, but I don't need to like start from scratch. Like I don't need to like wash it out and start again, which is good and saves me time. So it's the TAFT Keratin Hairspray, Perfect Hold Dust Stickiness, Ultra Strong No. 4 Hold. I don't think that Schwarzkopf has any other products in this market that aren't ultra strong. I've seen the blue one. The blue one does have a bit of stickiness, to be honest. This is the only one that I've tried that has no stickiness from Schwarzkopf. I really like saying that, Schwarzkopf. I don't get to speak German very often. Have I shared? I studied German in high school, and I don't get to practice it very often, to be honest. So I really like when I get to say German words. Schwarzkopf literally would mean like blackhead. Like it's a black head, so I guess like a brunette. I like the name of the brand, but I also think that they make very, very, very good products for hair. If you are a wiggy and you need to like style them, Schwarzkopf in general is my biggest recommendation for hair products. So there you are. That's the hairspray that I'm using for my vintage styles. Also, I think I should mention my eyelashes because they are an integral part of this look. These lashes were done by Solo, who I absolutely love. He did such a great job. He was very patient with me because I'm fussy. So I'm very fussy about the shape. I didn't want big doll lashes. I don't have big eyes. I wanted to just kind of emphasize my own kind of, I have kind of sleepy, narrow eyes, which I think really work with that sleepy Marilyn Monroe look. And he was very patient with me and allowed me to kind of explain exactly what I wanted from him. Because once you close your eyes for the lashes, you don't see it until it's done. Very, very patient with me. I loved his work. Hold on, I don't think that we're focused. There you are. That's the style that I do with him. If you tell him that Angel sent you, he will knock a little something off of your bill. So let him know that Angel sent you for a little something. And if you want eyes like mine, just tell him what he did for Angel. It's a lazy cat eye, so it's not a classic cat eye, which would go like that. I like it a bit more sleepy and bombshell, like that. Like Marilyn always looked a little kind of tipsy or kind of sleepy with her eyes, and that's the look that I like. I think it suits my eyes the best. And I think if you don't have big eyes, this is the look. That's it for beauty stuff. Let me get into home stuff real quick. I have two of these candles. The other one's in the back over there, but this is the same candle. It's by White Barn, aka Bath and Body Works. It's called Cactus Blossom. It's one of their newer scents, and I'm obsessed. It's so good for warm weather. We're having a bit of a summer, I guess, in Nairobi at the moment. It gets warmest this time of the year, and this is perfect for warm weather. The kind of warm that we're having in Nairobi. The name would suggest that this is what a cactus flower smells like. I've never cared to smell a cactus flower, and honestly I need to make a point, because I know my mom has cactuses in her garden. I need to make a point to smell them. I've just never felt the need to, because I imagine you'd get poked in the nose. Seems like a dangerous adventure, but I'll try and make a point to smell what her flowers on her cacti or cactuses. I think it's cacti, because you don't say funguses, you say fungi, right? Cacti. This is a beautiful scent. It's a deep, sweet. Somehow it's at the same time sweet and crisp. If you've smelled Gucci Bamboo, which is a scent by Gucci that ironically has not even a trace of bamboo scent in it, despite being called bamboo. It's a floral. It's quite a crisp, fresh, sweet floral. If you smell that fragrance, this is very similar with a bit more pinkness to the character. I'd say, yeah, it has that same sweet, crisp vibe that Gucci Bamboo has, with like a pinkness. Honestly, this is a very good indication of what the scent is like. Normally, I'm not a pink person, but I'm a floral person, and this is gorgeous. Honestly, I wish that they did this in eau de parfum. I know they only do a body mist for it, and body mist is not my ministry. I stopped wearing body mist at like 19. But if they released an eau de parfum, I would buy it on the spot. I really would, I swear. It's gorgeous. Very good for warm weather. It's like fresh and clean, but kind of sexy. Very good. I'm really enjoying it. And the throw on this candle is incredible. Honestly, it fills, I wouldn't say it goes into my master, but it will fill my entire living area right into my kitchen. If I was in my kitchen balcony, I'd still be able to smell this. It's potent. Very good. I'm very happy with that purchase, to be honest. This next thing is kind of random, and I think I need to preface this by saying that I enjoy small luxuries. When I moved out of home, I had to deny myself a lot of little luxuries because I really underestimated what life costs. I think I've told this story maybe on Instagram. I'm sure I haven't told it on YouTube, but when I first moved out of home, I was hit hard by what life costs out here. I don't know how my parents did it. Like the cost of fabric softener nearly took me out. I almost went back home after I saw a fabric softener. I was like, what do you mean? How? What? Huh? Life is expensive out here. And now that my life has kind of stabilized, I do enjoy little luxuries to just make me feel better and kind of recreate sort of the life that my parents were able to kind of give my siblings and I. So small luxuries. Among them, 3-ply toilet paper. This is the most affordable 3-ply toilet paper in the Kenya market at the moment. I don't know if it's introductory pricing. I imagine that it is because it's nowhere close to the price of any other 3-ply paper I've seen in the market, though this is the only locally made brand that I've seen. So that's maybe why it's more affordable. At ShopRite, I got this for about 370. Well, ShopRite tends to knock off the zero, so it's probably 369 shillings, which I think is really affordable for 9 rolls of quite good 3-ply paper. Are you joking? I mean, the other brand, it's either called Bouncy or Bounty, costs upwards of 500 shillings. So I just feel like this is, I mean, they're giving this away, to be honest. And I've been very happy with it. I was skeptical in the beginning. I just thought, how good could you make it at that much lower a price? But I was very pleasantly surprised. Plus it's plain white. That Bounty stuff has patterns on it, which is, you guys know me, I like it quite flat. So this I like. I wish they did quilting. I do like quilting on it. It's not quilted, but that's not the biggest case in the world. I really like this paper, and if you are after little luxuries like I am, I think you'll enjoy this. And it honestly, 369 is not very different from what a 10 pack of regular 2-ply paper costs. Okay, treat your bum well. It's 2020, for crying out loud. Oh, this is finished. When did I finish this? Okay, I need to learn to let stuff go. Let's quickly do bags. Okay. I've been enjoying 2 bags in the recent past, through November into December and into early January. The first is a cheapie. You'd be astounded at what this costs. This is an ALDO bag. I think it's modeled on the Fendi peekaboo, because if you let the clasp go, it kind of sags like a peekaboo. And it has this cute little puff on it. It also comes in black. I really like it for every day, if I need to carry stuff, for stuff that I'm carrying in a day, for day wear. What am I trying to say? For a day bag, as opposed to an evening bag. Because you get 2 compartments. I love a bag with compartments. You get quite a few pockets. It's big enough to fit my iPad, which is the test for me. If it doesn't fit my iPad, it's completely useless to me for a day bag. I really like this bag. It's very affordable. I'll link it below. You can get it online and ship it in if you're in Nairobi. Very, very beautifully done. I love the suede effect on the side. Very generous shoulder strap, which I never use. I very rarely. I like a bag either in the elbow or right in my hand, but it gives you quite a generous shoulder strap. I like it. I really, really like it. I think it's just gorgeous. It looks like a much more expensive bag than it actually is. I love it. I think it's beautiful. Then I have started wearing my Gucci Marmont again. I just kind of went through a phase. When I first got this bag, honestly, I was a bit disappointed because I couldn't find a way to wear this. I feel like it's a bit big for evening wear, and then it's a bit small for, it's a bit small for day wear. Like I've said, the test for a day wear bag is does it fit my iPad? This does not, so I don't end up carrying it for day wear. And then it's just, for an evening bag, I wanted to just fit my phone. It's like just be long enough for my phone, and this is of course much longer. So I just felt like I couldn't quite find the sweet spot with wearing it. Then I saw this blogger wearing it in an outfit picture, and I was like, oh ho ho, I see. It's very good for like errands. If you were just to put on nice jeans, a white button-down shirt, maybe sandals or heeled sandals, like a very casual day wear look, and you just need a bag to carry essentials, so your phone and your lipstick and like a mirror, your keys, your cards, it's very good for like casual glam, which is, I think with this everyday look that I'm going, my casual can't be as casual as it's been. I'm wearing this bag a lot more and I'm really, really enjoying it. I'm happy that I finally get to wear it, because in the beginning, I was really like forcing it into outfits to where it started to like annoy me and frustrate me. And now I'm very happy to wear it. So that's my Gucci Maman. If you want, I can link it below. It's the last luxury bag that I bought, because I bought this in early 2018, I think, about January 2018. And I've been frustrated. It's been 2 years now. And I'm happy that I'm finally getting a bit more wear out of it. Really enjoying this lately. That's a thumbnail. Okay, is that it? No, I need to talk about this milk. Okay. We always have a food item. We always have a food item. I like food. What can I say? I like food and its ability to keep me alive. Okay, this is milk. It's lactose-free milk. I don't know if I've shared on this channel that I struggle with lactose intolerance. I had to quit milk tea quite young, like at 12 or 13. I was already starting to have a lot of trouble with milk, and at this point I don't very often crave milk tea, and even when I do, I have to say, okay, how badly do I want it, because I know it's going to upset my tummy. The thing that I cannot get away from is cheese. I love cheese so much, so I like save up my, like I try to prepare for like a cheese day, and then, you know, I have to know that the next day I don't have to be anywhere because my stomach is going to be in shambles. Anyway, that having been said, I've been looking for this milk for a while, and I think I mentioned it in my very first vlog of Vlogmas, and it was Grace. Yes, it was Grace Ndiage who told me I was looking in the wrong place. It's not in the fridge milk, it's on the shelf, with the milk that goes on the shelf, like the long life milk. If you're looking for it, there you are. This actually, like, it works. I was skeptical, to be honest. I was skeptical about whether it would actually work and not give me discomfort like milk regularly does. It doesn't at all. I can just plop this into a bowl of cereal and eat it raw, and I have no problems. It's changed my life, because for a long time I couldn't eat cereal unless I was having like soy milk or whatever other kind of, you know, almond milk or like rice milk or whatever, and it had just been a long time since I'd been able to just have cereal with milk in it. And I'm so happy that I get to do that again. Cereal is the thing I think I miss the most. I've made tea with it, proper tea that you boil in the pot with the majani chai and inapanda inashuka. It has to panda and shuka 3 times, or you didn't make tea. Okay, you just made something tea adjacent, just so you know. It does quite well with that. I've only done it once, but I was quite happy with that. I'm very happy. If you are lactose intolerant or you struggle with discomfort after consuming dairy, I highly recommend this. It works. It works. Gold Crown, call me. I am ready to sing the praises of this milk up and down the city. Just say when. Say when. Life-changing. Life-changing. Now make lactose-free cheese if you can. Thank you. God bless you. All right. Thank you for watching. Look how long that got. I didn't intend for it to be that long, but here we are. It's me and the stories. I have to tell you the life story of everything I own, everything I show you. Here's the story behind it. I don't know why I'm like that. It comes from being a hermit, I think. Because I've said this before. Okay, here we are. Another story. I'm going to say it anyway. I've said in my comments before that I started this channel so I could talk about things that were exciting for me and that I was passionate about. Because in my life, honestly, not many people are... Like, I share passions with a lot of my people. My brother and I share passions. My father and I share passions. My sister and I share passions. My mother and I share passions. My friends and I, all that. But I never had... There were a lot of things I didn't have someone to share with, you know? My passion for fashion. Poet, I don't know it. My passion for scents. My passion... even food. I don't think there's many people in my life that would tolerate me going on about different cheeses. And maybe that's a video. where we can talk about, where I can just commit to having cheeses with you, and we could talk about like gorgonzola and like provolone and oh, my mouth is watering talking about. You're such a fatso. You're a fatso, Jesus. Yeah, but I like this platform because I get to talk about things that I'm passionate about, whether positively or negatively. There's things that I'm very passionately negative about. There's things that I absolutely hate, and I get that we get to talk about these things. I love that we get to talk about those things. Angel, stop it. All these emotions for what? Stoicism. Just okay. Thank you for watching. God bless you. Love you. Mean it. Bye.